So guys, Peter Obi have been moving from places to places about this issue of PVC. He have been moving from place to place, telling people to go and get the PVC. Now that's the only way we can take our country back, by voting and making sure our votes count. And Peter Obi posted his X handle. He said that voters registration, the first step in the journey of a new Nigeria. Yesterday, while passing through Waru Wazobia in Abuja, I made a chance to stop to interact with our people. You are going to watch the video. I seized the opportunity to encourage them, especially our youth and women, to take advantage of the ongoing voter registration exercise. The power to change Nigeria does not begin on election day. It begins with voter registration. Registering to vote is not a civic responsibility. It is an investment in the future we all desire. I urge every eligible Nigerian who has not yet registered to do so without delay. Those who already have their voters card should encourage their family members, friends, neighbors, and colleagues to register as well. Any Nigeria will not happen through wishful thinking. It will be built by citizens who participate, who believe, and who act. Let us continue to choose hope over despair, participation over apathy, and nation building over division. Any Nigeria is possible. And also, this is a video, these some clips, these some pictures from P2B going to go and make people to sensitize them on why they should get a PVC. These are the videos or the pictures, and also here says that P2B is walking into random places, encouraging people to get their PVC. Only a candidate whose only hope is through free, credible, and transparent election will do this, despite being the most important opposition figure and with the biggest grassroots support. Because if Obi don't even move these things, he already have the massive support that will support him, but he's too took it upon himself to go and tell people the reason why they should go and get their PVC, the importance of PVC, and why you cannot even do without PVC as a Nigerian. That if you are busy there thinking and wishing that you need to go and get a PVC, that is the only way. That is the only way you can get that Nigeria we desire. Here, see that P2B urges Nigerians to obtain their PVCs and rise above 2023 disappointment ahead fresh elections. This is for those that said that because their vote did not cast in the last election, that they will not vote. This is a message. Rise above the disappointment and move on. Let's get back our country. And here it says that P2B tell Nigerians not to sell their votes, says good government will guarantee quality education, healthcare, and equal opportunities for all. And here it says that, okay, this is from Mama P. She said, I can't be the only one wondering why APC and INEC never talks about PVC. God bless His Excellency Peter Obi for every of his effort to fix this broken, disgraced nation led by the incompetent Tinubu. 2027, Tinubu, Nigeria will be okay. And then this is from Idris. He said that, but Peter Obi will still defeat Tinubu. The will of the people is stronger than any rigging machine. So guys, let's see 2027 how it will go. But for now, go and get your PVC. Go and get your PVC. This is coming from Peter Obi. He's urging every Nigerian to go and get their PVC. So far, you are eligible for voting. Make sure you have a PVC. Make sure you vote, and make sure your votes count. I will see you guys as I watch these videos from Peter Obi and the rest of them. I'll see you guys in my next video, guys.
For you, all of you who are looking at me, the reason why it's important that you register and vote is that you're not doing so for those that are in office. You're doing it for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Because
yes, sir.
if you have a good government, you have your children will have education.
Yes, sir.
You see models here.
Yes, sir.
You have schools.
Yes, sir.
You have health care.
Yes, sir.
And that you need to have a primary health care. Is there any primary health care here?
No. No one.
If you are sick now, where do you go to hospital?
I won't join you, sir.
We go to pharmacy.
Yes, sir.
So, because of it, you need to have, I can see a pregnant woman here.
Yes, sir.
Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir. Sorry. See pregnant woman here.
Another one.
So, for her now, she needs medical care.
Yes, sir.
So by voting right, she's voting to be cared, to have a healthy baby, She's voting for this baby to go to good school. Yes, sir. She's voting for this baby to be somebody when he grows up. So we are building a society where a child from Waro Wazobia can be governor, can be president.
By God, yes,
That's why we're building. That's why we want you to register, vote correctly. Not on the day of voting, somebody gives you money, you do the wrong thing.
No.
No, sir.
You're wanting
No,
this,
sir.
you're wanting this child. That's what we want you to do. Please register, vote correctly, because we want to build a better country where everybody will be anybody without knowing anybody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I do. These are Waru people. They live in Waru. This is called Wazo.
Yes, sir. The reason why it's important for you, all of you who are looking at me, the reason why it's important that you register and vote is that you're not doing so for those that are in office. You're doing it for yourself.
Yes, sir.
Because if you have a good government, you have your children will have education.
Yes, sir.
I see more than there.
Yes, sir.
You have schools.
Yes, sir.
You have health care.
Yes, sir.
And that you need. You need to have a primary health care. Is there any primary health care here?
No.
No one here.
No one.
If you are sick, where do you go to hospital?
No, we have one. We have one.
Yes, sir.
So, because of it, you need to have, I can see a pregnant woman here.
Yes, sir. Sure.
Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Sorry. Sorry. See pregnant woman here.
Another one.
So, for her now, she needs medical care.
Yes, sir.
So by voting right, she's voting to be cared, to have a healthy baby. She's voting for this baby to go to good school. She's voting for this baby to be somebody when he grows up. So we are building a society where a child from Waro Wazobia can be governor, can be president. That's why we're building. That's why we want you to register, vote correctly. Not on the day of voting, somebody gives you money, you do the wrong thing.
No.
No, sir.
You're wanting
No,
this.
sir.
You're wanting
no
this
for
child.
that.
That's what we want you to do. Please register, vote correctly, because we want to build a better country where everybody will be anybody without knowing anybody.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. God bless you, sir. Welcome, sir.
Well, sir,
Thank you.
within us, we have our chief there. It's not at back there.
Where is the chief?
Yeah, back there.
I never even cited your picture. And the students I complained, they didn't hear me. So how the media cover the candidate that is walking around? My
Chief.
you're welcome.
We didn't know.
That notwithstanding, we welcome you.
Thank you, sir.
Where you are standing is my territory.
Okay.
And you're much welcome.
Thank you.
When you came, the Conwoda committee leaders, we should have been the one to mobilize this kind of gathering.
No,
But since they have explained to me that it's unexpected, impromptu visit.
not even impromptu. I just called him. I said, Mo, where? He said, they are just observing registration. I said, let me come and observe with you.
In a short submission, as I earlier mentioned, you are much welcome and we are ready to work for you.
Yeah.
We want a change, we want a transformation, we want a restructuring.
That is it.
Agenda.
That is it.
Honestly speaking, we are really tired of maybe the aging people leading us. I think as no youths, young men with new generation, with recent, what much developed ideology.
Yeah.
So to us, to Wazobia as a community, I'm telling you, you are welcome. We appreciate and we'll be ready to follow you up or support you up.
Thank you.
So as you come here, I've already informed other of my colleagues who are leaders from other community leaders. They should have been here to welcome you officially. But since
Don't worry, more will take
we are still saying, we are still assuring you, the registration will go where, will end up where, and at the end of the day, you see the result. So you are welcome once again.
Thank you.
I am Chief Ike and Daniel, the high chief of the Chief community in the whole of Apo. I have about 22 villages that I'm leading.
Fantastic.
Welcome.
Thank you. Okay, Chief. Thank you. We will reach you tomorrow.
It's okay.
Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Which one the
All this, government don't give you any support. The teachers are hired by paid by because it's so. You know, this is exactly what I was telling you. When I was young, I had to prepare for both schools that are owned by private and public. Reason being, these children are children of Nigeria who are entitled to basic education, free basic education. So if you're doing it, we should be supporting you. These are the reasons why. That's the reason why you're going to villages. Because if you're going to government, you need to go and learn the experiences of what people do. That's why we're here. So thank you. Thank you.
Are you part of this?
Yes, I'm speaking on behalf of anybody that knows that don't have PVC. Everybody have to have PVC so that we vote for ourselves for better Nigeria. When you are voting for the right person, more especially somebody like Peter Obi, it's for your good. Are we together? Yes, sir. Hello.
President Bola Ahmed Tinubu works for us, even when I didn't vote for him. I know some Nigerians voted for him. There are arguments as to the legitimacy. I'm not talking whether INEC declared him or not, the legitimacy of him being in office. But if you work for the Nigerian people and you have failed in the two ultimate leg of the very existence of your government, the irreducible minimum is to resign. And we are calling on Nigerians and we are joining our voices, and we will do what he did some time ago to President Goodluck Jonathan, mobilize to call on Mr. President to think of resigning. It is the smart thing to do. It's two legs, and this is it. It's two ways. It's either he resigns honorably or dishonorably, depending on who is asking, or he waits to be disgraced at the poll in 2027. The entire confidence the Tinubu administration has built around them is built on rigging. And I guarantee them, there's news for them. The 2027 election will not be rigged. Nigerians will not allow it, because it's going to be a contest between the citizens and the president.
Well, we'll have to.
There is nothing to celebrate in this government. I just told you, 13 school kidnappings. You stayed abroad. If 13 dogs, not 13, if 40 dogs, like what happened in Oyo, if 40 pets were missing, the president of the country, some of those countries we've lived in, will not sleep in his house. We have, as we speak, there are over 40 children in the forest in Oyo, and a presidential spokesman.
That's a very sad thing.
It's a sad thing. And a presidential spokesman comes here, instead of crying on TV, and he says he doesn't see anything wrong, and people are not suffering. People are having the best of time, and the country, and people are, and he says in so much confidence that people are making money. Who is making money? 140 million multidimensionally poor. We have the highest number of poor people anywhere in the world. No single country has that. I mean, you are shocked that people are kidnapping when you have that level of poverty, so you are not getting the economics right that will put people out of poverty. You are not getting the kinetic right of security. You are not getting the, I mean, all you do is to try to reconcile bandits and terrorists and reconcile them with government. What's government business with reconciling bandits? Well, Peter Obi is asking for a single term of 4 years in office, sufficient to set the foundations and build a country that we can all be proud of. This government, it took this government less than 3 years to destroy even the little foundation they met. So if Peter Obi were president today, we would not be in this situation in the first place. And he's an honorable man. And so I don't want to imagine a situation when we are in this situation. It will not happen. We have this situation because we have incompetent hands leading the country. We have people who are only interested in making money. The presidential spokesman mentioned making money here up to 5 times yesterday. We have people who do not have the interest of people at heart. Okay. And then we are saying that the honorable thing to do when all seems not to be working for you, throw in the towel, resign. It's a democratic right to ask you to resign. If you do not, you wait till 2027, Nigerians will confront you at the polls, and it might be disgraceful. We don't want to disgrace the president. I'm very well brought up. I'm from Edo State.
On that note, I want to thank you very much indeed. Good to meet you. Idris Zakari Jr. is spokesman for the Peter Obi Media Reach, or POMR. Thank you very much indeed.
For a question that says whether NDC has a bearing, it will be citizens that you ask. I'm a member of the Nigerian Democratic Congress, so whatever I say, it will be seen as biased. But the thing is that if you go out in the space today, ask what's being spoken about. Is it not NDC and NDC's candidates? So that tells you everything that you need to know. One of the things that you have to understand is that when you see, especially in Nigeria, where the opposition, where the so-called ruling party is concentrated on either one candidate or candidates or party, that tells you everything that is out there. But most importantly, I think this is not even about parties. This is about Nigerians and the fact that we all need to stand up and ensure that nobody takes this country for granted. And so every one of us, this is not the time to stay on the fence. Oh, I'm not doing politics. Politics is doing you anyways. And if you look at all the things that we have out there, this is the time for everybody to say, look, we as a people, we are the opposition. We will do opposition, and we will ensure that it is who we vote for that gets to go in there. And let me repeat what I've said all this while. 2027 election is going to be war. We are fighting for our lives, and we are fighting for the soul of Nigeria. And nobody should think anything otherwise. And it's also a day that, you know, we should come out and say, if anything happens, it's a day that whether protest or whether occupy or whether revolution, that is the day indeed that is supposed to happen, because nobody is going home anyway. So after we finish voting, we must ensure that we are escorting that all those our votes, you know, from the polling unit. We are going down to the ward collation center, to the local government collation center, state collation center, and if we have to trek from our different states to come to Abuja and ensure that what we voted are put in, that's what we're going to do. You're welcome.
Message to Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I don't have any message for Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the former governor of Lagos State. What message do I have for him? Nothing.
Election day, January 16th. Unfortunately, Nigerians have a dangerous job, or a job to fire a person we never hired. So even if he does not resign voluntarily, by 2027, January 16th, which happens to be my birthday, Nigerians will come together and fire this structure of criminality that we call a government. But you know, beyond that, the question is, for how long will we continue in these shenanigans, APC? Una no dey tire. Let us make certain things very clear. Nigeria will not and can never be a one-party state. Secondly, in 2027, Tinubu will not run unopposed. People will be on the ballot. Peter Gregory Obi will be on the ballot as presidential candidate, and other persons will run to fill up seats from governor to Senate to State House of Assembly, including my persons in Ogojayala, who I am also running to represent and give proper representation. What the main advice we'll have to give these persons in power today is to say, look, whether you achieve Bola Ahmed Tinubu as president today and APC, you have to have a country for you to be a leader. Do not be so desperate to take power that you end up destroying a country, because you may end up with power and then lose the entire country. Nigeria is at the precipice. Nigeria is in dire straits. We must ensure that we do not take actions that deliberately destroy the fabric of this country. In 2027, if you have done well as a political party, you should not be afraid of free and fair elections. Nobody who should claim that you have done bold reforms, you have brought renewed hopelessness, you have a mandate that upon which people are collapsing and all of that, should be afraid of opposition parties. The judiciary must rise up and know that this country, if it collapses on all of us. And as stakeholders, we must ensure that Nigeria must do well. So for all Nigerians and persons supporters of the NDC and well-meaning Nigerians, please go out, continue to get your voters card. Refuse to be discouraged. Nigeria is worth our time. Every stone they throw at us, we will overcome, because that is the stone we will use to put together and build the Nigeria that we all deserve. Nigerians, we know they do party. We are doing persons. NDC happens to be a vehicle at this point that is viable for rescue of Nigeria. In 2027, it is not APC versus NDC or ADC. It is a failed political class called APC against more than 200 million victims of unfortunate and evil leadership. Victims of terrorism, the more than 130 million persons who are extremely and multidimensionally poor. Persons who are in the hospital today or who are in the forest today, whose family members are there because we have a commander-in-chief that is having terrorists run sub-governmental levels under a major government. So in 2027, it is not about NDC and APC. It is APC against Nigerians who want to rescue themselves. So NDC happens to be their platform, and the people will prevail. Go and get your PVCs. Get ready to vote. Vote, we will defend our vote, because this is it. This is it. So in 2027, we will not be a one-party state. Tinubu will not run unopposed. We are going to have our option. Peter Obi will be on the ballot, and every other candidate in the NDC. Nigerians refuse to be discouraged. And Peter for Nigeria.
For life.
Go and get your PVC. Very important.
What is the message for? The message for Bola Ahmed Tinubu is clear. Nigeria would never be a one-party state. In 2027, you will not run unopposed. We will have an option, and you will conduct an election that will send you out of the presidential villa. And remember that for you to be leader, you must have a country. Do not be so desperate to take power and lose the country.
Exactly.
P2B is the best candidate. Whether you're sleeping, you don't like it or not, P2B remains the best candidate. He's the only one that believes in a free and fair something. He's the only one that is moving and urging people to get a PVC, whereas others are busy trying to find a way to rig the next election. That is the only thing they are good at. And P2B is hammering on this issue of go and get your PVC. That you can't be wishing for a good Nigeria, whereas you don't have PVC. And also, this is a message to those, because I have friends that say that they won't vote because the last time they voted, nothing happened. This is a message to you guys. Rise above that disappointment. Never give up. Let's fight to the end. Let's fight to the end. Let's make sure that we vote and make sure that our votes count. This is a message that P2B is passing to every Nigerians, that we need to make sure our votes count by going there, voting, and staying there till they count our votes. Because to rig election is going to be hard for INEC and APC, because everybody have woken up. Every Nigerian today have woken up. We saw the masses that came out in that election. Then imagine the masses that will come out in this one. And then it will be very hard for APC to rig that election. Believe me, it will be hard for APC to rig that election. I know they will already have their plan, lawyers, judges, INEC, and the rest of them. But it might be hard. And even if they rig it, it might not be as easy going as the one that happened in the last election. There might be something that might come or might happen in Nigeria if next election is being rigged. Because right now, people are tired. Nigerians are tired. Everybody is tired in Nigeria. They are calling on the government to do the needful. Let's do the needful in our country, Nigeria. Give us good governance. Nothing. Insecurity is ravaging Nigeria. Poverty is ravaging Nigeria. Lack of good education is ravaging Nigeria. So what have the government of APC government, what have they done for us that will guarantee them to come back in the next election? Because notice that they are not campaigning with any of their things, like they are not campaigning with anything that they've done. But P2B is campaigning what he did in Anambra 8 good years. This shows a good government and a good leader that have something to show that he can do this for us and Nigerians. Let me get your views in the comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video.